Today I'm going to be showing y'all guys what it's like to own a 7.3 liter Powerstroke, all the breakdowns, how expensive it is, all the way to what it's like driving it. Stay tuned and let's dive right into it here. All right guys, so I just thought it'd be nice just to start it off right here. Obviously what it's like owning a Powerstroke gets broken into almost weekly, just depends on where you live. No, I'm just kidding guys. Probably get broken into every 3 months. Just never know what's going to happen really. Our club, I show this in every video. Let's fire up here, see how it gets going. Alrighty. Fires up nice. It's been sitting for about a day, but it's kind of hot right now. It's like 60 something. Cold starts are a bitch on this thing, not gonna lie. As you guys have seen on the channel before, I do have a couple cold start videos. Here we go here. Woo. I probably should wait for the glow plugs to glow up to warm up, but I don't usually. I just like to get right into it. Let's go ahead and drive this sucker around. I'm gonna be showing y'all guys what it's like to own a 7.3, what it's like to drive a 7.3. First things first, it's kind of a pain in the ass to back out here. Ooh, we're about to hit this car behind us. You've got to have the skills to pay the bills, baby. Oh, we're Gucci. So yeah guys, let's get into it here. I'm gonna start right off the rip. The 7.3 Powerstroke is an absolute unit of a machine. Very reliable, huge truck. Compared to the trucks now though, you can obviously go bigger and badder, but this truck for the age and the time frame that it was a very big, large truck and engine. I'm not sure the weight on it, but I think it's around 7,000 pounds, the engine and everything. I do have an extra leaf spring up front, so it is lifted about an inch or two in order to clear the tires, so that way my tires do not rub. We get about 9 to 11 to the gallon. I just calculated my fuel mileage the other day and I got 11.4 to the gallon. That's after I kind of took it easy on the gas pedal. So you can kind of get around probably 13 to 14 to the gallon if you're really doing highway miles, going about 65 miles an hour. Give it a little rip here. Uh-oh, we're in drive 2. It is a very popular vehicle to get broken into. That's one thing I do hate about driving a 7.3 Powerstroke. It's basically a target for every single thief that is out there. They see this truck, they're gonna more than likely try to break into it. I've gotten this truck broken into about 6 times in the span of 3 or 4 months. It's at different apartment complexes and also stores. They do like to break into it a lot. I do recommend getting an alarm for it. I heard the Viper alarm is very good. I think that's what it's called. A couple of y'all left it down in the comments down below. And there's another alarm that I've seen getting recommended around YouTube that is very good for the 7.3 Powerstroke. Another thing about the Powerstroke, what it's like owning a Powerstroke, is there's a lot of maintenance involved with the 7.3. You got your oil, you got your ATF, you got all the stuff that breaks on it. I have 469,594 miles on the T. As you guys could tell, I spend a lot of money on maintenance, especially because a lot of stuff breaks. And I'm also adding a tune on it. As you guys know, I just bought a hydro chip tuner. I'll be installing that March 6th, and I'm gonna be driving around for y'all. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I might blow the injectors. I don't really know. I'm gonna put it on there and see how it does. I'm gonna be trying every single mode that is on the hydro chip tuner, so make sure y'all subscribe down below. It's not the most technologically advanced vehicle, as you guys can see by my radio here. Stock radio, I got everything's pretty much stock on the dash. I could add some aftermarket stuff. I want to add an aftermarket radio. I want to add some aftermarket subs. So if y'all guys got some good aftermarket subs that I could add, leave it down in the comments, or an aftermarket radio I could add, leave it down in the comments. I've heard the Apple CarPlays are pretty good, so I might be adding one of those. Just depends on the budget these next couple of weeks. I do put aside a certain amount of money for videos on this channel. That being said, my boy Dawson is coming back into town. He's going to be bringing the F-350. He just put a bed on it, so I'm going to be filming that as well. He got a badass flatbed on his 350, and I want to be doing some videos with the 7.3 and the 6.7, especially after my tune, guys, because honestly I think after my tune my truck might be a lot faster than his. I've seen some videos online. Seen a lot of videos online with that truck with the tune in it, guys, and it is absolutely blown out of the water how fast it goes, especially the full 140 horsepower extreme mode. You'll probably get about 120 horsepower, but you guys, I've seen it go 0 to 60 in like 5 to 6 seconds with that tune on it. It's absolutely insane. What I was saying about what it's like to own a 7.3 Powerstroke, for me guys, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I know for a lot of y'all that's like y'all's dream truck. I've had people come up to me and say, man, the 7.3 Powerstroke is my dream truck, and guys, honestly it should be your dream truck, because I I really like this truck. It's just kind of a pain in the ass to drive around, especially it being so big and everything and being my daily driver. I drive it every single day, everywhere I go. This is my only single, my single vehicle. I've been driving this truck for about 3 to 4 years now. I put in a lot of miles on this thing. I've driven it all the way from Dallas all the way to Corpus, 9-hour drives with this thing, and I'm gonna be taking this thing all the way to Colorado, over 1,000-mile trip. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Now, when you go on long trips like that, guys, after you're finished with the trip, let's say you drive 800 miles with the 7.3 Powerstroke, you wanna make sure that you let your turbo cool down for a little bit. So I leave it on idle for about a minute or two and then shut it off. That's what I would do. That's what I recommend for y'all. So long trips are kind of fun in this thing. It is kind of a pain in the ass to drive, very expensive, like I said. You get a lot of good eyeballs. Like I said, I have 35-inch tires, Fuel Mavericks on this thing. So I have 35-inch by 12.5-inch wide. Oh, this guy's coming up on my ass. This G-Wagon here. Yeesh. See, guys, this is why I need a tuner, so that way if I had my vehicle tuned, I could just fucking put it down and roll some coal on that pussy. So, I mean, that's what I love to do, is when somebody rides my ass, fucking hit that tuner to the 140 horsepower extreme and just put the fucking pedal down, and then literally I want to dust them with like a cloud of coal. Like I don't want them to even be able to see. That's how much coal I want to roll with this thing. And I think I'm going to be able to achieve that, especially with the straight pipe. And then I don't know if you can even cut off the Cadillac converters on this thing, but if I cut literally to where it's just a straight exhaust system, maybe even put a 5-inch backpiping system, MBRP is the backpiping system, and put that tune on it, you guys, I'd be absolutely rolling so much coal the person behind me won't even be able to see. That's what the goal is at the end of this channel here. I mean, there's really going to be no end. I have videos planned out for months on this channel, show y'all what it's like to drive this truck, especially if y'all guys are in the market for buying this. Now, the 7.3s, guys, they run between, you can get them for as cheap as $5,000 all the way up to, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Especially these trucks, they have actually appreciated in value over time. So if you have a 7.3 like this one and it's only got like 50,000 miles on it, guys, you could probably sell that vehicle for around the 70,000 range, especially right now with the truck market going absolutely insane. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I've seen some freaking 7.3s with lifts and bigger tires, and kind of like my truck. If my truck had, you know, 50,000 miles on it, I could probably sell it for a pretty penny, but my truck has 469,000, so my truck's been appraised at $8,000, which is still pretty good for 500,000 miles on them. So I could probably sell this vehicle right now for $8,000. I mean, my tires are about half that, probably a quarter of that price, but appreciate in value. That's another good thing about the 7.3s. Now that might change over time as new technology gets involved, but as of right now, what I've known is that the 7.3 does appreciate in value and it goes up over time. So that's another plus about owning a 7.3, and also another plus about buying a new 7.3 is that it will probably go up in value. Unless the truck market drops off, then you might lose a little bit of money. The top kind of 5 things that I have for y'all is that the 7.3 does appreciate in value, but it's very expensive to drive. It's hard to drive, but if you're looking for a good vehicle, a reliable vehicle, the 7.3 is definitely the way to go. It does cost a lot in diesel, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It cost me about $90 to fill up, especially right now in the Biden times with all this damn diesel that's going up, and we're losing all the oil, and price of oil is going up and everything like that. So gas prices are shooting up, and it's just been kind of hard on me to keep driving around and making these videos for y'all if the price of diesel is going up by tenfold. You know what I mean? It's almost $4 a gallon here in Texas, which is quite insane. I know a lot of y'all are paying $5, $6 a gallon, but here in Texas we're paying $4 a gallon. You know what I mean? That's insane. That's almost never heard of here in Texas. Like this time last year, it's about $2 a gallon. So to be doubling in price of diesel, I'm gonna be need to pumping out a lot of content for y'all so I can afford that. Make a quick video for y'all for this Monday upload. I am gonna be making a really good upload next Sunday with the Hydro Chip tuner. I'm gonna be installing that. And also, guys, Dawson is coming back in town, and he's got his dad's 6.7. He just put the bed on it, so I want to show that for the channel. And we're also going to do some spray foam on this truck, doing some maintenance on it, and just stay along for the channel. If y'all guys are trying to learn something about the 7.3s, then yeah, hit that subscribe button down below, because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming on. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this Powerstroke Extension video. Make sure y'all guys subscribe down below, and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Yeah, peace out. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch the next one, I'll be up here or down there. Peace out.